guys, what is up? It is Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I am back with another weekly plan with me. This week I am planning August the 4th through the 10th in my Aura Estelle A5 wide cloud planner using my Caress Press 2025 inserts. And this week I had another change just like last week from my original lineup. If you saw that video for my August lineup, I did switch out this kit. The kit I was going to use, I don't even remember at this point, for this safari kit from LynnerDesigns. So I used this kit this week because I ended up last minute going to Richmond with my husband, Jake, for another concert. We did go to Mumford and Sons in Richmond because I have been dying to see them live. And we saw they were going to be in Richmond, which is about an hour and a half away from us. So we ended up going last minute for the concert on Tuesday. And luckily, Jake's office, he has an office in Richmond, so he can work and do everything from there. And I can do some remote work because I am partly remote at work. But if you also don't know, Richmond has new royalty in town, and that is their pygmy hippo that's about 8 months now, and her name is Poppy. And I have been dying to see her. She is a pygmy hippo, I should say that. So I think she's actually related somehow to Mudang. That's what someone was telling me earlier. But yeah, so I met Poppy. I actually did the experience by myself, went to the zoo by myself, which I never do things on my own, if you can't tell from my plan with me. So I got to be so close to Poppy the hippo. I have all the pictures and videos on my personal Instagram. I also shared it on my planner Instagram when I was there, but it was so fun. And if you don't know, I love hippos. They're my favorite animal in the whole world besides like dogs, but dogs are more like pets to me. But like hippos, like wild animals, I love hippos. I've loved them since I was a kid, and it's just very me to go out of my way and pay copious amounts of money to do a hippo experience. But I had a great time. It was really fun. I never do things on my own, so it was very interesting doing things on my own. Definitely took in a lot of observation of other people's behaviors and stuff like that. But yeah, so I did use this safari kit because I was super close to Poppy, and this kit has a hippo in it, and you know I had to use it, so I stuck it in the top left-hand corner. But yeah, I think this art is super cute. I'm so down for any safari art with a hippo. I have used the SPC one. I have this one, and then I also have the old Pink Diamond Planner Co. Mystery that Darcy collaborated on, so I'm still saving that. So I have used hippo kits in the past because I love hippos, and yeah, it's just a niche, weird, quirky thing about me, I guess. I don't know, but I was really excited to use this art by Clip Art Kits. I think this was one of like her first arts, at least that I purchased from her. Not that I purchased this from her, but purchased, art from a shop who purchased from her. Anyways, I really like this art. Clip Art Kits just did my new profile picture and my Instagram picture, and she's just really nice, and I just think she's an amazing artist. So yeah, I'm really excited to hop into this plan with me. I ended up using a Champagne Lights gold mixed metal foil bundle from SPC because I did not plan on using this kit. I did not have foil already, customs, etc., like I usually do. So this was another week where I got to use stuff in my collection, which is something I need to do more of because I have so much foil and sticker kits. So I'm always happy when I can do this, especially like last week it was black, so it was very easy to use black scripts, and this week it's gold and I have a lot of gold stuff. So it just really works well. And yeah, so I did order some like quote boxes from Mumford and Sons lyrics, as well as some like hippo boxes from Hannah's shop, but I obviously just ordered them. Like I ordered them after I did this whole thing. When I tell you this whole Richmond trip was so last minute, it was so last minute. So I'm going to be waiting for those until probably this video goes up, which is probably why it's late, because my last few spreads I've been waiting on foil. But then hopefully next week I will return as regularly scheduled, and I'll play catch up for a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoy this video because I have still been planning like on time. I just haven't been posting my videos because I'm annoying and want my foil before I post the pictures. So yeah, it's a whole thing, but I really like how this spread turned out. I'm excited to use gold. I don't use gold a lot, and the champagne gold, regular gold foil bundle from SPC is super fun. I did have so many extenders this week. Tuesday was the longest day of my life because I woke up and went to the zoo at 9 a.m. and then we got home from Richmond at 2 a.m. So I have double extenders on Tuesday as well as an extender on Friday and Sunday. It was a really busy week, but because I use gold foil, I was able to just sub in gold bougie boxes relatively well. So hopefully you can't notice, but yeah, I'm going to hop into this. It's probably going to be a longer video and plan with me because I just have so many things that I did this week and it was just a really, really busy week, but we're going to hop into this. I did color block as per usual. And yeah, it's literally just LynnerDesigns kit and SPC foil on top. So on Monday, I woke up this morning and took Oliver on a walk. So, okay, by the way, I don't use LynnerDesign kits a lot. So if there is some like adjusting I need to do and like I'm a little bit slower at pulling my stickers, that's why. And then we did pack up this day. We just basically went to Richmond for the night on Monday night because Jake was going to work Tuesday in office and then I was going to go to the zoo and then at night we were going to go to the concert. So we ended up just staying one night there. I kind of wish we did another night, but we just couldn't do it because work be calling, so it's fine. So I walked Oliver this morning. I have this Carly Plans paw print sticker that I thought kind of matched, and this custom script from Plana Hannah. And then we did pack, so I have this foil shopping bag from the foil bundle and this Carly Plans script. And then we did actually meet up with my family. My sister-in-law's parents are like moving to the area basically, and so they're in town looking for a house, and so we met up with them and my grandfather and my mom because I was giving my mom Ollie for the night, or 2 nights. We didn't get him till Wednesday. So she was watching him super last minute, so we did a drop off like at the dinner. I don't know, long story, but yeah. And then we drove to Richmond. That's a Once More with Love munchkin of the grandpa and kid. And then on the way to Richmond, it was kind of a longer ride because there was traffic. We were driving like Monday afternoon. So we stopped at Wawa, which has become like my new obsession. I don't know, was I obsessed with it last week? I can't even see. But basically, Wawa I figured out a hack to make like dirty sodas at Wawa from TikTok, and I've been obsessed with it because I can make dirty sodas but also make them like sugar-free because I've been like dieting and stuff. So I've been really, really into the Wawa dirty soda train because I basically get like Sprite Zero. Okay, if you want to know my drink, which I don't know if you do, but I'll tell you it anyway. My drink is, and I saw this on TikTok, so credits to whoever, came up with this, but my drink is 75% zero sugar strawberry Sprite, and then 25% pineapple Sprite, and then I put half and half on top. I don't know what other people put, but personally for me, half and half is my favorite. So yeah, Wawa, been really into that. And then we went to Cookout because Jake really likes Cookout for dinner. And then we checked in to the hotel we were staying at. We stayed out by the zoo, so we were kind of like in the middle of nowhere. But it was literally just like one night. These icons are all from the SPC foil bundle. That script is from Carly Plans. And then Jake and I just cuddled in our little hotel bed this night. We were so tired from driving and everything. Not that I drove, but Jake drove. Then on Tuesday, this day, like literally busiest day of my life. So we woke up bright and early and checked out of the hotel. So I'll mark that. And then I did drive, Jake Ubered into his office. And then I drove out to the zoo with the car because we only had one car. So I went out to the zoo. I'm going to use this. And I basically went right when the zoo opened, did the whole like hippo experience, and then left because there were so many kids there. It was like there was camps, there was families, and honestly, it was terrible to be around alone, just given my triggers right now. So I was like, I'm getting out of here. I don't like it here. But I really had fun at the hippo experience. I was like with 3 other people. It was like a couple and their dad, but they were like adults. It was very interesting. They were very energetic. But yeah, so I did the hippo experience. It was about 30 minutes and we got to feed her and be like all super up close. Like there was just basically like a barrier between us and her, and then she has her mom Iris. But yeah, it was very, very, very fun, and it was way cheaper than the Fiona experience. It was literally maybe a 1/6 or a 1/7 of the price of the Fiona experience for the same probably thing. Just Fiona is so popular. Fiona is also a Nile, so people love their Nile hippos. But people have been really into their pygmies lately, to be honest. So I don't even know, but yeah, it was fun. And like I said, a 1/7 or a 1/6 of the price of the Fiona experience, which if you don't know Fiona, she's like the most popular hippo at Cincinnati Zoo, or she was, because she was like born a preemie and like, I don't know, they saved her. I don't know. Cincinnati's really into her, and I did go visit her, I think last year. But yeah, so that's what I was comparing it to. But also, I was so up close to hippos in Thailand for $3, which is so much less of the price. So it's just, there's a lot of comparison and contrast. But I ended up spending this day, I went down to downtown Richmond called like Carytown. I don't know if anyone knows Richmond here, but I went to a crepe restaurant and ate by myself. I had some crepes by myself. It was so great. I ate so much that I wasn't hungry the rest of the day. It was kind of great. And then I did go shopping. I did such fun shopping. Oh my God, it was so fun. I think I hauled some of the stuff in my August haul, which I don't know if that's live yet. But yeah, it was really, really fun. And then I went and picked up Jake from work, and we went to go get coffee together, which was fun. I've been more into coffee now that I'm like eating less sweet stuff. It's like the bitterness doesn't bother me as much. So yeah, and then we went on a little date night. We got really, really good dinner. At, I forget what it was called, like Henley on Grace or something. I don't know, but it was by the venue. And then we went to the Mumford Sons concert. I'll use this movie marquee. Yeah, we went to the Mumford Sons concert, who I love. They sing some of my favorite songs like Little Lion Man, The Cave, I Will Wait. And then they had so many other musical people there, and like band like instruments, and they were all just like switching. Like it was just so amazing. And as someone who was a former band kid, I just really appreciated it, because their ability to, all of them, like even outside of Mumford & Sons, their ability to just switch back and forth between instruments is really amazing, because that's not easy to do as someone who like played instruments growing up. So yeah, we saw Mumford & Sons. It was so fun, and then we were exhausted. The walk back was was a lot because the parking was far. So we started our drive back. We got Wawa and Cookout again on our way back. And then we just drove home. That in here. And then we were just super tired when we got home. So I just wanted to mark that. So yeah, that was our super, super long day. But it was such a good day. Like, it was so fun. I loved seeing Poppy. I loved seeing Mumford and Sons, and it was really fun. So yeah, like I said, we got Cookout and Wawa. We drove home. Some of these gold doodles are from SPC, or they're from one of my old samplers when I had a sampler in shop at SPC last year. I did have a gold color 1 month, so I used a lot of that because it's my own sampler, so obviously I can use a lot of it personally myself. So that was my very, 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 very long Tuesday. On Wednesday, I was tired. My mom dropped my dog, aka Ollie, and Mochi off bright and early because she was going to visit some family in New York. So she dropped the dogs off, and then I took a freaking nap after because I was so tired. We didn't go to sleep till so late the night before. It takes me a while to like get settled for sleep. So like even like going home at 2 a.m., like I'm not gonna sleep until like 4 or 5. So that's just how my body is. It takes so long for it to turn off. I don't know why. And in the morning, it takes so long to turn on. I don't know. But my mom dropped off the dogs. That's a script from Carly Plans and a custom of Mochi and Ollie from Alicia Crafts that I got made. And then we were so sleepy this day. So I have that from the SPC foil bundle. And then we took the dogs on a walk. So I have a Carly Plans sticker and a custom script from Plannahannah. And then I did work this day, so I'm gonna mark that. Put this in here. This is the right color, right? Yeah. So I worked, and then we hung out with our friend who came over, and then I just planned this night. Put all that in. I feel like LynnerDesign kits actually come with quite a lot, which is very nice. So I worked, again, that's an SPC doodle from one of my old samplers that I had at her shop. The script is from the foil bundle. And then I planned. And I'm gonna move along to the next part. Okay, on Thursday, we went to this new bakery we're really obsessed with the dogs. That's dog friendly. We go there all the time now. So we went there, and then I ended up meeting one of my clients, which I've been doing mainly virtual in North Carolina. Put that in a bigger box. With North Carolina clients because I've been waiting for my company to start up in Virginia, which is the state I live in. So one of my clients was actually in the area this week in like Northern Virginia and DC. So I met him this day in person, and it was really fun. It's been like weird being virtual mainly because I've been mainly in person, but meeting him in person was really nice. So I met them in person this day, and then I did get gas after. And I went to Wawa, and they didn't have, their soda machines were down, and I was so blown. And then Jake, I'm pretty sure, brought me a Wawa from another Wawa this night, and like the drink that I wanted, but he didn't make it right, so I just didn't drink it. And then I worked this evening, as per usual. So I will mark that. that in here that I worked. And then I watched Big Brother Live Eviction, which I'm pretty sure my favorite or least favorite person got evicted this night. And then I planned. Just put all that in. Pretty basic day. Honestly, actually that's a lie. Friday and Sunday were busy. I was going to say, honestly, Tuesday was probably, I mean, it was the most hectic day of my life this year, but I do have other hectic days often. Watched BB. I love Big Brother. And then I planned. These are Carly Plan scripts. On Friday, I worked a lot this day. So yeah, I'm just gonna, don't mind me while I mark it a million times, but I worked in the morning and then I had a meeting, or lots of meetings. I think I had like 4 meetings this day. And then I worked from home all day because I had to do an assessment. I had 2 assessments due the week after this, aka in the time I'm in right now, and I just finished them both tonight. Or I finished the second one tonight. I had finished the other one earlier, but it's just, assessments are like basically 50-page documents justifying the need for the type of therapy I do for clients, so that insurance will pay for it and fund it as they should. But it's just a freaking headache. It's a lot of work and it's a lot of things you have to do. So I was so busy working from home this day and writing up all those assessments. And then I did have a doctor's appointment this day, so I'm gonna mark that. This. And then we took the dogs on a super, super long walk. I think we did our little hike walk that we like to do. So I'll mark that. And then I went to Wawa again because I just can't be stopped. Like, I have such an addictive personality sometimes. And then we went to Michael's because I wanted to get some beads for some bracelets my mom asked me to make her and her friends, or cousins I guess, that she's going to Napa Valley with at the end of the month. So I made a bunch of bracelets for them. Doctor appointment. Oh yeah, long walk with the dogs. It's a Whimsy plan sticker. Another Carly Plans custom script. And then I did go to Michael's. Okay, and then moving right along, Jake and I played our favorite current game right now, which is Peak. And you're basically climbing the top of a mountain, like 4 mountains. So yeah, that's been fun. And then I edited and uploaded, and this night I finally got on the freaking hype train of K-pop Demon Hunters. I thought it was like anime, which is why I was avoiding it, because I'm not really an anime fan. Oh, I can use the second movie marquee. But it's literally like the best movie I've ever watched in my whole life. I'm obsessed with it. I can't stop listening to the soundtrack, and it's just so good. So yeah, we watched K-pop Demon Hunters this night. I pretty much watched it. Jake was like been super into reading lately. He's literally read like 5 or 6 of the Dungeon Carl books in the past week, like literally in the past week. So he's been a busy boy. On Saturday, I hit a milestone in that I was finally down 10 pounds since I started my weight loss journey a month ago. So I was very happy. So I wanted to mark that. And then we took the dogs again to the bakery. Because my mom came and picked up mochi from me because she came home this day. And, she wanted to like get food, so we went to the bakery together. I showed her that, went to the bakery, and then I took a nap after because I was tired because she always be coming bright and early in the morning and like literally rings the doorbell like a million times. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. But yeah, we went to the dog bakery again, another Alicia Craft, and plan a Hannah script. I do have a code at Hannah's shop. You can use Laura15 to save 15% off, or mention Laura in the notes if there's a sale or treat week going on. But that is where a lot of my scripts and stuff are from. I was tired this day, and then I did buckle down and do some freaking laundry because we hadn't done laundry in so long, guys. So I did laundry, and then Jake and I gamed again this night. We played the game Peak. Use one of these. And then I finished the show, which I've been like casually watching. I mean, it's only like 10 episodes. But I finished Nobody Wants This, and I did enjoy it. It was pretty good. I thought the ending was a lot better. The beginning and middle were kind of like boring for me, but by the last few episodes, I was like pretty into it. So yeah, I watched Nobody Wants This. I have like a TV show tracker in my media journal that I'm setting up right now, but also in my bullet journal that I have been journaling in all year. And if you don't follow that, I don't watch a lot of TV shows besides like reality shows, and I'm not going to rate those and put those in my bullet journal. So yeah, I wanted to try something new. And then I started a new audiobook this night that I already finished in real time. The Jeanette McCurdy book, I'm Glad My Mom Died, and it was very, very good. So I finished that super fast, but I started it this night. And I did do the Audible because she narrates it, and she's like an actress and good at that. So I enjoyed it. She was very fast paced. Jake was like, "Are you listening to this on 2 times speed?" And I was like, "No." I like how fast it is though. It's going good and quick. On Sunday, guess what? We went to the bakery again. AKA coffee shop, because we just like get coffee, and they have really good bagels there too, but I've been getting their coffee. And then I did listen to my audiobook, so I'll mark that in here. And then I did more laundry this day, and then I cleaned. Those all in. They're like this LynnerDesigns. Oh, this is a different doodle set that match this particular color blocking color. I do try and color block my doodles for the most part, if you can't tell, or I use like gold because that like generically matches. But I do feel like this LynnerDesigns kit is like has so many good labels, because I literally have so many extenders this week, and I haven't run out of a label yet from this kit, which is crazy and really saying something, because I'm a maximalist planner. And then this day I ran some errands. So I did go to Five Below to get some stuff for clients. And then we went to Trader Joe's. I didn't pull out my Trader Joe's script. I need to pull out a Trader Joe's script. And then I went, are you surprised, to Wawa. And I got sushi for dinner this night. So I'll put that in here. I'm just going to put down the rest of my stickers because I am starting to run out now. Oh no, the rest of the day is chill. I watched Big Brother live. And then I made bracelets. I made my mom and her cousins all the bracelets this night, and then I journaled this night. And that was it for my super busy freaking week. See if this fits. Yup. Perfect. Okay. Let's put in these stickers, and then I'm going to fill everything out with a pen and put in some of the mini deco, and I will be back to show you guys the finished product. But I'm loving how this looks. If you have any questions where any of the stickers are from, feel free to leave it down below. I try to be better about it. Some days I'm not, some days I am. Or I guess some videos I'm not, some videos I am. But if you have any questions, leave it down below. I also post these pictures and reels and everything of all my spreads I do on my planner Instagram, Laura Marie Plans, so you can always see who I tag. And I'm better at responding over there than YouTube, to be honest. But that is that for my week in full. All right, guys, I went ahead and filled everything out and put down the mini deco. I think this came out really cute. Like I said, I do have some like a hippo overlay from Hannah Shop, as well as some quotes that I'm going to be adding for the Mumford Sons part. I don't know. It's probably won't really make sense, except for I should have used the lion. Dang it. Because the song Little Lion Man. Oh, I'm actually so mad at myself because I got lyrics for that, and that literally would be perfect on the lion box. I'm so dumb. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. I'm sorry it's going up late, because I know it's going up late preemptively, even though I'm filming this on time, because I'm going to be waiting for these overlays. But I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Follow me on my planner Instagram, Laura Marie Plans. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.